Hey guys, so today I wanted to do another installment of the good and the bad and the ugly, and today it is going to be on eyeliners. Now I only have 3 eyeliners to talk about. 2 are drugstore and 1 of them being high-end, which you could get at Sephora and Ulta. Now I don't really use eyeliner all that much. If I use it on the top lash line, I will use gel, and I mostly just use eyeliner to line my tight line. I don't really use it on my waterline ever. So I don't have a huge amount of experience with eyeliners, but I have used these enough to give you my opinions on them. So the first one I want to talk about is the higher end one, which is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil. Now, like I said, you could get this at Ulta or Sephora, and it is around, I'm going to say $20, give or take, maybe 18, maybe a little more than 20. I'm not really sure. But overall, my first thought is it is definitely not worth that price. Now, I do like this eyeliner. It is not waterproof, so that's the only thing that is a downfall about this. Probably needs to be sharpened, but that is what it looks like, and the color is in 0. So 0 is their black. I do like this eyeliner pencil. I just don't think it's worth the money, and if I don't think something's worth the money, then why am I going to buy it again? So that being said, I'm not going to repurchase this. I'll show you what a swatch of this looks like. So as you can see, it's not that dark. That's the one thing you're going to notice between this swatch and the other 2 swatches I'm about to do for you. It's not that dark. It glides on very easily, and it is very creamy. It's just not dark. And when I'm looking for a black color, when it comes to mascara, when it comes to eyeliner, I'm looking for the blackest color it comes in. So I don't like that it's not that dark. Like I said, it glides on easily and it's creamy, but the pigmentation is just not that good. And I don't have a problem taking this off with makeup remover wipes. It comes off pretty easily. So I thought I would include the taking off process as well, because that's just as important as the applying process. Because if you don't like the way something comes off, if it takes forever to come off, if you have to scrub your eyes to come off, probably not going to want to use that product. So overall, I would say this is just okay, but I definitely wouldn't suggest you go out and waste $20 on it. Next eyeliner I want to feature is the Milani LiquiFi. And this is just in 01 black. Now, I got this eyeliner originally because I had the LiquiFi formula in silver and I loved it. So I figured a black color would just be even more amazing because it would be just as creamy, glide on smooth, and stay on for a while, which is what the silver did. Overall, I do like this eyeliner. I'll show you a swatch of that right now. Look at how much darker it is compared to the Urban Decay one. Now that I think is crazy. And this one I think is about $6 or $7 at the drugstore. Removing process is not that hard. It comes off with, you know, with the makeup wipe, no problems. So I do think this is a good eyeliner. I wouldn't say it's the best of all time, but it definitely is a good eyeliner, and I know many people who really like this formula. You're in the market for looking for a new eyeliner, I would definitely recommend you check this out. Yeah, this is, you know, decent. Now, the eyeliner that I really want to talk to you about, because I really like it, is this Rimmel London Scandaleyes. Now, this is waterproof. So, I like that a lot better because, like I said, I use it for my tight line, so I need something that's waterproof formula. However, even with the waterproof formula, I still find my eyeliner dripping down the sides over here or kind of dripping over there, so every once in a while, just about one time, I'll have to touch it up and then it'll stay put. But this I really do like because it is just as dark as the Milani one. Overlapped swatches, but it's just as dark and it is so creamy. And when I first tried this, my first impression was amazing. I really liked it. Sometimes with the product, your first impression of it isn't necessarily the truth. It needs to be used a couple more times to really get a feel of how the product works. But when it comes to eyeliners, you can pretty much tell for the first time how it's going to apply. A tip is that if you're getting, you know, kind of a dry formula eyeliner and it's not really working, just rub it on your hand a couple times like I did as a swatch, and it'll apply so much creamier. Another tip for creamy eyeliner is to just heat it up with a little blow dryer. If you just heat it up for a couple seconds with the blow dryer, make sure it doesn't melt though. It'll just really get the formula very creamy and it'll glide on so much easier. So out of all the eyeliners, I definitely would recommend the Rimmel over all of them, and then Milani's definitely second best. Now, like all of these eyeliners, although they claim to be waterproof, all of them do drip a little bit, which is something I think It's kind of my fault because I'm lining my tight line, so I guess I should kind of expect it. But if I'm looking for a waterproof formula, I don't want it to budge at all. So if you guys know of any eyeliners that just perfectly stay put, leave them down below. So one more time, I'm just going to go over the eyeliners I spoke about. I talked about the Urban Decay 24/7. The Milani LiquiFi, which I do like. I do recommend this one. And then the Rimmel London Scandal Eyes in Waterproof. It's just as amazing. I just wanted to show you the removal process of these eyeliners. The top one is Urban Decay's 24/7. We have the Milani LiquiFi and then the Rimmel London Waterproof eyeliner. Now I'm just using a towelette. This is the Yes to Cucumbers. And what I want to show you here is not only how easy they are to take off, but which one has the hardest time getting off. Because honestly, if you're looking for an eyeliner, you're looking for one that's not going to budge and one that when you put it on will stay in place. So that being said, let me just show you. I'm going to slowly try and remove all of them and see which one takes the longest. So far, Urban Decay liner is looking like it's staying. The Milani looked like it is coming off the easiest. So that's what that is, if I'm just smearing it. The Milani one seems to be coming off the quickest. And the L'Oreal Waterproof and the Urban Decay, there's my kitty. Oh, she just jumped on. Seem to be holding up the best. So that's the remaining. So here again we have the Urban Decay, the Milani, and the Rimmel. The Rimmel and the Urban Decay seem to be holding up the best. Honestly, it does seem like the 24/7 liner is staying on the easiest. So that is my test. So if you're looking for something that's going to stay, I would recommend the Rimmel London one, since I said that the Urban Decay one wasn't worth the money. Although it is staying in place, it's still not worth the money. So I definitely would say Rimmel London for the win. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little review and another series of my good and the bad and the ugly. If you have any specific products you'd like me to review or include in the good and the bad and the ugly, please leave them down below. And if everyone else agrees with them, thumbs it up so I can see them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more. P.S. I entered a modeling contest to be the new face of e.l.f. Cosmetics for 2013, their campaign. So I'll post that link down below. I know many of you have already voted for me, and I thank you so much. That means the world to me. But if you haven't voted, you could vote once a day. So like I said, I'll leave that link down below because that would really mean the world to me. I'll talk to you later. Mwah.